The language of the universe. Mathematics or divinity. The old observatory on the outskirts of town had always intrigued Sara. A mathematician by training and a seeker of higher truths by passion, she found herself drawn to its towering dome one chilly autumn evening. Rumor had it the observatory wasn't just a scientific marvel, but also a gateway to something much greater, a place where the universe's secrets were etched into the stars. Clutching her notebook, Sara climbed the creaky spiral staircase to the observation deck. Dr. Kael, a reclusive physicist turned philosopher, greeted her with a knowing smile. "You're here because you've heard the whispers," he said without preamble. "You think the universe speaks in equations? But what if I told you its true language is far more profound?" Sara frowned, unsure how to respond. "Mathematics is the language of the universe," she replied firmly. "It explains everything: gravity, motion, the structure of galaxies. What could be more profound than that, Dar? Kael chuckled, his eyes glinting in the dim starlight. "Math is the script, my dear. But the play? That's written by something beyond our comprehension. The cosmic equation." Kael led her to the telescope, an ancient-looking instrument that hummed with energy. "Look," he urged, "but not just with your eyes, use your intuition." Sara peered through the lens, expecting to see a familiar array of celestial bodies. Instead, she saw something that defied explanation. Patterns emerged, spirals within spirals, fractals that seemed to pulse with a rhythm. It was as if the stars were alive, breathing, communicating. "What is this?" Sara whispered, transfixed. Kael placed a hand on her shoulder. "It's the cosmic equation. It's been theorized for centuries but never proven. A mathematical structure so intricate, so perfect that it seems alive. It's where science ends and divinity begins." Sara felt a chill run down her spine. The pattern seemed to call to her, resonating with a part of her soul she didn't even know existed. The divine signature. Over the next few weeks, Sara worked tirelessly with Kael, translating the patterns into mathematical equations. To her astonishment, they formed a sequence that mirrored the Fibonacci series, the golden ratio, and other sacred geometrical principles found in nature. From the spirals of galaxies to the veins in a leaf, the same ratios appeared over and over again. "It's as if the universe is signed by a divine hand," Kael mused one evening. "The same logic that governs a sunflower's growth also shapes the cosmos. Coincidence, or evidence of a creator?" Sara hesitated. Her logical mind resisted the idea of divinity, but the evidence was undeniable. She began to wonder, could mathematics itself be a form of divine communication, the hidden message? One stormy night, as Sara and Kael worked late, the patterns in their calculations shifted. What had once been static equations now seemed dynamic, evolving with every iteration. The equations hinted at something astonishing, an encoded message. Kael's voice trembled as he whispered, "We're not decoding the universe. It's speaking to us." The message, when deciphered, was simple yet profound. "Seek the harmony." "What does it mean?" Sara asked, her heart pounding. "It's both a question and an answer," Kael replied. "Harmony between science and faith, logic and intuition, creation and understanding. The universe isn't just a machine, it's a symphony." The revelation, the realization left Sara shaken. All her life she had sought to explain the world through numbers, equations, and proofs. Yet here was something that transcended logic, something that invited her to not just understand, but to feel, to believe. As the storm outside subsided, the night sky cleared, revealing countless stars. Sara stepped outside, gazing upward with newfound wonder. She no longer saw the universe as a cold, mechanical entity, but as a living, breathing masterpiece, a collaboration between mathematics and divinity. "I think I understand now," she said softly. "Mathematics is the language, but divinity is the voice behind it," Kael smiled. "Welcome to the harmony, Sara. The universe has been waiting for you to listen." From that night onward, Sara's work bridged two worlds. She became a pioneer, not just in mathematics, but in exploring how science and spirituality intertwined. And every time she gazed at the stars, she felt a quiet thrill, knowing they weren't just numbers, they were notes in a cosmic symphony waiting to be heard.